Street, Paddington. The murdered woman was a Mrs. Maureen Lyons. In connection with the murder, the police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity wearing a dark overcoat, light scarf, and soft felt hat. Motorists are warned against icebound roads. The heavy snow is expected to continue, and throughout the country...
Mrs. Barlow! Mrs. Barlow! Ooh, it's cold. It really does look nice. How stupid of Giles. Oh my gosh.
Molly! Molly! Molly, where are you?
I'm doing all the work, you brute.
Ah, there you are. Leave it all to me.
Oh.
Shall I stoke the Argo?
Done.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hello.
Your nose is cold.
Well, I've just come in.
Why? Where have you been? Surely you've not been out in this weather.
Well, I had to go down to the village for some things I'd forgotten. Did you get the chicken netting?
Oh, no, it wasn't the right kind. I went on to another dump, but that wasn't any good either. Practically a whole day wasted. My God, I'm half frozen. The car was skidding like anything. Snow's coming down thick. What do you bet we're not snowed up tomorrow?
Oh, dear, I do hope not. If only the pipes don't freeze.
Yes, we'll have to keep the central heating well stoked up. I wish they'd send the coke along. We've not got any too much.
Now, I do so hope everything goes well at first. First impressions are so important.
Is everything ready? Nobody's arrived yet, I suppose.
No, thank goodness. I think everything's in order. Mrs. Barlow's hooked it early, though. Afraid of the weather, I suppose.
Oh, what a nuisance these daily women are. That leaves everything on your shoulders.
And yours? This is a partnership.
So long as you don't ask me to cook.
Oh, no, that's my department. Anyway, I think we've got enough tins in case we are snowed up. Giles, do you think everything's going to be all right?
Got cold feet, have you? Are you sorry now we didn't sell the place when your aunt left it to you, instead of having this mad idea of running it as a guest house?
No, I'm not. I love it. And talking of a guest house, would you just look at this?
Pretty good, what?
Well, it's a disaster, don't you see? You've left out the S. Monkwell instead of Monkswell.
Oh, good Lord, so I did. However did I come to do that? But it doesn't really matter, does it? Monkwell is just as good a name.
Oh, you're in disgrace. Go and stoke up the central heating.
Across that icy yard. Shall I bank it up for the night now?
No, you don't do that until 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, how appalling.
Hurry up. Someone may arrive at any minute.
Well, you've got all the rooms worked out.
Yes. Mrs. Boyle, front four-poster room, Major Metcalf blue room, Miss Casewell east room, Mr. Wren oak room.
I wonder what all these people will be like. Oughtn't we to have got rent in advance?
No, I don't think so.
We're rather mugs at this game.
They bring luggage. If they don't pay, we hang on to their luggage. It's quite simple.
But I can't help thinking we ought to have taken a correspondence course in hotel keeping. We're sure to get had in some way. Their luggage might be just bricks wrapped up in newspaper. And where should we be then?
They all wrote from very good addresses.
But that's what servants with forged references do. Some of these people may be criminals hiding from the police.
Oh, well, I don't care what they are, as long as they pay us 7 guineas every week.
Oh, you're such a wonderful woman of business, Molly.
And according to Scotland Yard, the crime took place at 24 Calif Street, Paddington. The murdered woman was a Mrs. Maureen Lyons. In connection with the murder, the police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity wearing a dark overcoat, light scarf, and soft felt hat. Motorists are warned against icebound roads. Heavy snow is expected to continue.
How do you do?
Thanks so much. Oh, the weather is simply awful. My taxi gave up at your gate. You wouldn't chance to drive, no sporting instinct. Are you Mrs. Ralston?
Yes.
My name is Red.
How do you do, Mr. Wren?
You're You're not at all as I pictured you. I've been thinking of you as a retired general's widow, Indian Army. I thought you'd be terrifically grim and mem-sabish. Now the place would be simply crammed with Monterey's bras. Oh, but it's heavenly, quite heavenly. What lovely proportions. That's a fake. Ah, but this table is genuine. Oh, I am going to love it here. Oh, do you have any wax flowers or birds of paradise?
Well, I'm afraid not.
What a pity. Oh, what about a sideboard? A purple plummy mahogany sideboard with big carved fruits on it?
Yes, we have, in the dining room.
Through there?
Yes.
I must see it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's absolutely marvelous.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. Now, do come and warm yourself.
Absolutely perfect. Real bedrock respectability. Oh, but why do away with the center mahogany table? Little tables only spoil the effect.
Well, we thought the guest would prefer them. Oh, and this is my husband.
How do you do? Weather is simply awful. It takes one back to Dickens and Scrooge and that irritating Tiny Tim. So bogus. Of course, Mrs. Ralston, you are right about the little tables. I was just being carried away by my feeling for period. Well, if you had a center mahogany table, you'd have to have the right family round it. A stern, handsome father with a beard, a faded, prolific mother, 11 children of assorted ages, a grim governess, and someone called Poor Harriet. The poor relation who acts as General Dog's body and is very, very grateful for being given a good home.
I'll take your suitcase upstairs for you. Oak room, did you say?
Yes.
Oh, I do hope it has a 4-poster with little chintz roses.
It hasn't.
I don't think your husband is going to like me. Have you been married long? Are you very much in love?
We've been married just a year. Perhaps you'd like to go up and see your room.
Ticked off. Oh, but I do so much like knowing all about people. I mean, I think people are so madly interesting, don't you?
Well, I suppose some are and some are not.
No, I don't agree at all. Because you never really know what a person is like or what they're really thinking. For instance, you don't know what I'm thinking right now, do you?
Certainly not. Cigarette?
Oh, no, thank you. Well, the only people who do know what other people are like are artists. And they don't know why they know it. But if they're portrait painters, it just comes out on the canvas.
Are you a painter?
No, I am an architect. My mother baptized me Christopher in hopes that I would be an architect. Christopher Wren? It's as good as halfway home. Well, of course, people do laugh and make jokes about St. Paul's. But who knows, I may yet have the last laugh. Chris Wren's prefab nests may yet go down in history. Oh, I am going to love it here. I find your wife most sympathetic.
Indeed.
And really quite beautiful.
Don't be absurd.
Up there, isn't that just like an English woman? A compliment's always embarrass them. European women take compliments as a matter of course, but English women have all the feminine spirit flushed out of them by their husbands. Oh, there's something terribly boorish about English husbands.
Why don't you come up and see your room?
Shall I?
Could you stoke up the hot water boiler?
This is Mugswell Manor, I presume.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I am Mrs. Boyle.
I'm Giles Ralston. Come into the fire, Mrs. Boyle, and get warm. Awful weather, isn't it? Is this your only luggage?
Major Metcalf visited seeing to it. The taxi wouldn't risk coming up the drive. It stopped at the gate. We had to share a taxi from the station, and there was great difficulty in getting back. Nothing ordered to meet us, it seems.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't know what train you'd be coming by, you see. Otherwise, of course,
All trains should have been met.
Let me take your things. My wife will be along
The
in a
drive
moment.
might at least have been cleared.
I'll just go along in
Most
there and give
offhand,
Metcalf a
well, I
hand with
must
the bags.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm
Mrs. Ralston,
Yes.
you're very young.
Young?
To be running an establishment of this kind. You can't have had much experience.
Well, there has to be a beginning for everything, hasn't there?
I see. Quite inexperienced. An old house. I hope you haven't got dry rot.
Certainly not.
Well, lot of people don't know they've got dry rot until it's too late to do anything about it.
The house is in perfect condition.
Could do with a coat of paint. You know you've got worm in this oak.
This way, Major. This is my wife.
Oh, well, how do you do? Absolute blizzard outside. Thought for a moment there we shouldn't make it. I beg your pardon. If it keeps up like this, you'll have 5 to 6 feet of snow by morning. I haven't seen anything like this since I was on leave in 1940.
Ooh, I'll take these upstairs. Which rooms did you say? The blue room and the rose room?
No, I put Mr. Wren in the rose room because he liked the 4 posters so much. So it's Major Metcalf in the blue room and Mrs. Boyle in the oak room.
Major?
Sir! Oh.
Do you have much servant difficulty here?
We have quite a good local woman who comes in from the village.
And what indoor staff?
Well, no indoor staff, just us.
Indeed. I understood this was a guest house in full running order.
Well, we're only just starting.
Well, I would have said that a proper staff of servants was essential before opening this type of establishment. I consider your advertisement was most misleading. May I ask if I am the only guest with Major Metcalf, that is?
No, there are several here.
This weather, too. A blizzard, no less. Oh, very unfortunate.
Well, we couldn't very well foresee the weather, could we?
The north wind doth blow, and it will bring snow. And what will the robin do then, poor thing? Oh, I just adore nursery rhymes, don't you? They're always so tragic and macabre. Well, that's why children like them.
May I introduce Mr. Wren, Mrs. Boyle?
How do you do?
Absolutely beautiful house, don't you think so?
I have come to the time of life when the amenities of an establishment are more important than its appearance. If I hadn't believed this was a running concern, I should never have come here. I understood it was fully equipped with every home comfort.
Well, there's no obligation for you to remain here if you're not satisfied, Mrs. Boyle.
No, indeed. I shouldn't think of doing so.
If there has been any misapprehension, it would perhaps be better if you went elsewhere. I could ring up for the taxi to return. The roads are not yet blocked. In any case, we are raising our terms next month.
Well, I am certainly not going to leave before I have tried what the place is like. You needn't think you can turn me out now. Perhaps you will take me up to my bedroom, Mrs. Ralston.
Certainly, Mrs. Boyle. Darling, you were wonderful.
Oh, what a perfectly horrible woman. I don't like her a bit. I'd like to see you turn her out into the snow. It would serve her right.
Yes, but it's a pleasure I've got to forego, I'm afraid. Oh, Lord, there's another of them. Come in, come in.
Afraid my car's bogged about half a mile down the road. Run into a drift.
Oh, well, let me take this. Any more stuff in the car?
No, I dropped a light.
Please, come in.
Glad to see you've got a good fire.
Oh, Mr. Wren, this is Miss...
Casewell.
Okay, my wife will be down in a minute.
No hurry. Got to get myself thawed out. Looks as though you're going to be snowed up here. Weather forecast says heavy falls expected. Motorists warned, etc. I hope you got plenty of provisions in.
Oh, yes, yes. My wife is an excellent manager. Anyway, we can always eat our hens.
Before we start eating each other, eh?
Any news in the paper apart from the weather?
Usual political crisis. Oh, yes. And a rather juicy murder.
Oh, murder. I like murder.
They seem to think it was a homicidal maniac. Strangled a woman somewhere near Paddington. Sex maniac, I suppose.
It doesn't say much, does it? Police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity of Culver Street at the time. Medium height, wearing a darkish overcoat, a light scarf, and a soft felt hat. Police messages to this effect have been broadcast throughout the day.
Useful description. Fit pretty well anyone, wouldn't he?
When it says the police are anxious to interview someone, is that a polite way of saying that he's the murderer?
Would be.
Who was the woman who was murdered?
Mrs. Lyon, Mrs. Maureen Lyon.
Young or old?
It doesn't say. It doesn't appear to have been a robbery.
I told you, sex maniac.
Oh, here's Miss Casewell, Molly, my wife.
How do you do?
Hello. It's an awful night. Would you like to come to your room? The water's hot if you'd like a bath.
You're right. I would.
you really frightens me.
I know.
Now, we must have a nice dinner. I was thinking of opening 2 tins of minced beef and cereal, and a tin of peas and mashed potatoes. And then there's stewed figs and custard. Do you think that'll be all right?
Oh, yes, I should think so. Not very original, perhaps.
Do let me help. I adore cooking. Why not an omelet? You have got eggs, haven't you?
Well, yes, we keep lots of flour.
And a bottle of cheap, any type wine. We can add it to the beef and cereals, did you say? And give it a continental flavor. Show me where your kitchen is and what you've got, and I dare say I shall have an inspiration.
Well, come on. Isn't he sweet? He's put on an apron and he's getting everything together. He says, leave it all to him and don't come back for half an hour. Well, if I guess what to do all the cooking, it'll save us a lot of trouble.
Why on earth did you give him the best room?
Well, I told you, he liked the 4-poster.
He liked the pretty 4-poster? Twerp.
Giles!
I've got no use for that kind. You didn't handle his suitcase. I did.
Oh, had it got bricks in it?
It was no weight at all. If you ask me, there was nothing inside it. He's probably one of those young men who go about bilking hotel keepers.
I don't believe it. I like him. I think Miss Casewell's rather peculiar, don't you?
A terrible female. If she is a female.
Oh, it seems very hard that all our guests should be either unpleasant or odd. I think Major Metcalf's all right, though, don't you?
Yes, he probably drinks.
Do you think so?
No, I don't. I was just feeling rather depressed. Well, at any rate, we know the worst now. They've all arrived.
Well, who can that be?
Oh, it's probably the Culver Street murderer.
Giles, don't.
Oh, 1,000 pounds. I am, where am I?
This is Monkswell Manor Guest House.
But what stupendous good fortune. Madame, what an answer to prayer. A guest house. The charming hostess. A Rolls Royce, alas, has run into a snowdrift. Blinding snow everywhere. I do not know where I am. I think to myself, perhaps I shall freeze to death. And then I take a little bag. I stagger through the snow. I see before me big iron gates. A habitation. I am saved. Twice I fall into the snow as I come up your drive. But at last I arrive, and immediately despair turns to joy. You can let me have a room, yes?
Oh, yes.
Well, it's a rather small room, I'm afraid.
Naturally. You have other guests.
Well, we've only just opened this place as a guest house today, and so we're rather new at it.
Charming.
Now, what about your luggage?
Oh, that is of no consequence. I have locked the car securely.
But wouldn't it be better to get it in?
Oh, no. I can assure you on such a night as this there will be no thieves abroad. And as for me, my wants are very simple. I have all that I need here in this little bag. Yes, all that I need.
Well, you'd better get thoroughly warm. I'll go up and see about your room. It's a rather cold room, I'm afraid, because it faces north, but all the others are occupied.
You have several guests, then?
Yes. There's Mrs. Boyle and Major Metcalf and Miss Casewell and a young man called Christopher Ring. And now, of course, there's you.
Yes. The unexpected guest. The guest that you did not invite. The guest who just arrived from nowhere out of the storm. It sounds quite dramatic, does it not? Who am I? You do not know. Where do I come from? You do not know. Me? I am the man of mystery. But I tell you this, I complete the picture. From now on, there will be no more arrivals. And not departures either. And by tomorrow, and perhaps even already, we are cut off from civilization. No butcher, no baker, no milkman, no postman, no daily papers, nobody and nothing but ourselves. That is admirable. Admirable. It could not suit me better. My name, by the way, is Parvicino.
Oh, yes. Ours is Ralston.
Mr. and Mrs. Ralston?
Yes.
And this is Monkswell Manor Guest House, you said, huh? Good. Monkswell Manor Guest House. Perfect. Perfect.
and most dishonest not to have told me they were only just starting this place.
Well, everything has to have a beginning, you know. Excellent breakfast this morning. Good coffee, scrambled eggs, homemade marmalade, and all nicely served, too. The little lady does it all herself.
Amateurs. There should be a proper staff.
Excellent lunch, too.
Corned beef?
Ah, but very well disguised corned beef with red wine in it. And Mrs. Ralston promised to make us a pie for tonight.
These radiators are not really hot. I shall speak about it.
Comfortable beds, too. At least mine was. I hope yours was, too.
It was quite adequate. I don't see why the best bedroom should have been given to that very peculiar young man.
You got here ahead of us. First come, first served, you know.
From the advertisement, I got quite a different impression of what this place would be like. A comfortable writing room and a much larger place altogether, with bridge and other amenities.
A regular old tabby's delight, eh?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yes, I quite see what you mean, yes.
No, indeed. I shan't stay here long.
No. No, I don't believe you will.
Well,
Really, that is a very peculiar young man. Unbalanced mentally, I shouldn't wonder.
think he's escaped from a lunatic asylum.
I shouldn't be at all surprised.
Giles!
Yes,
Can you shovel snow again from the back steps?
coming.
Oh, yes, give you a hand, what? A good exercise. A must have exercise.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Really, what an incredible young woman. Doesn't she know anything about housework? Carrying a carpet sweeper through the front hall. Aren't there any back stairs?
Oh, yes. Nice backstairs. Very convenient. There was a fire.
Then why not use them? Anyway, all the housework should have been done in the morning before lunch.
I gather our hostess had to cook the lunch.
All very haphazard and amateurish. There should be a proper staff.
Not very easy to get nowadays, is it?
No, indeed. The lower classes seem to have no idea of their responsibilities.
Poor old lower classes. Got the bit between their teeth, haven't they?
I gather you are a socialist.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm not a red, just pale pink. But I don't take much interest in politics. I live abroad.
I suppose conditions are much easier abroad.
I don't have to cook and clean, as I gather most people have to do in this country.
This country has gone sadly downhill. Not what it used to be. I sold my house last year. Everything was too difficult.
Hotels and guest houses are easier.
They do solve some of one's problems. Are you over in England for long?
Yes. I've got some business to see to. When it's done, I shall go back.
To France?
No.
Italy?
No.
Would you mind not having that on quite so loud? I always find the radio rather distracting when one is trying to write letters.
Do you?
If you don't particularly want to listen just now...
It's my favorite music. There's a writing table in there.
I know, but it's much warmer here.
Much warmer. I agree. Bloody old bitch. Hello.
Everywhere I go, that woman hunts me down. And then she glares at me. Positively glares.
Turn it down a bit.
Is that all right?
Oh, yes. It served its purpose.
What purpose?
Tactics, boy.
Oh, you mean her?
She pitched the best chair. I've got it now.
So you drove her out. Good, I don't like her a bit. Let's think of things we can do to annoy her, shall we? Oh, I wish she'd go away from here.
In this, not a hope.
Oh, but when the snow melts.
When the snow melts, lots of things may happen.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Snow's rather lovely, though, don't you think? It's so peaceful and pure. Makes one forget things.
It doesn't make me forget.
Oh, how fierce you sound.
I was thinking.
What sort of thinking?
Ice on a bedroom jug. Chilblains, raw, bleeding. One thin ragged blanket for the child, shivering with cold and fear.
My dear, that sounds too grim. What is it, a novel?
You didn't know I was a writer, did you?
Are you?
Sorry to disappoint you. Actually, I'm not.
Yes? Yes? Yes, this is Monkswell Manor Guest House. What? No, I'm sorry, Mr. Ralston can't come to the telephone just now. This is Mrs. Ralston speaking. Who? Berkshire Police. Yes, Superintendent Hoffman, but I'm afraid that's impossible. He'd never get here. We're snowed up, completely snowed up. Nothing can get through. Yes? Very well, but what is it? Hello? Hello?
Molly, do you know where there's another spade?
Charles, the police have just rung up.
Trouble with the police, eh? Serving liquor without a license.
They're sending a sergeant or inspector or something out here.
But he'll never get here.
That's what I told him, but he seemed quite certain that he would.
Oh, nonsense. Not even a jeep could get through today. Anyway, what's it all about?
Well, that's what I asked, but he wouldn't say. Just said that I was to impress upon my husband to listen very carefully to what a Sergeant Trotter, I think it was, had to say, and to follow his instructions implicitly. Isn't it extraordinary?
What on earth do you think we've done?
Do you think it's those nylons from Gibraltar?
I did remember to get the wireless license, didn't I?
Yes, it's in the kitchen dresser.
Well, I had rather a near shave with the car the other day, but it was entirely the other fellow's fault.
Well, we must have done something.
Oh, it's probably something to do with running this place. I expect we've ignored some tin-pot regulation of some ministry or other. You practically can't avoid it nowadays.
I wish we'd never started this place. We're going to be snowed up for days and everyone is cross and we shall go through all our reserve of tins.
Oh, cheer up, darling. Everything's going all right at the moment. Now, I've filled up all the coal scuttles and brought in the wood and stoked the Argo and done the hens.
Yes.
I'll go into the boiler next and chop some kindling. You know, Molly, come to think of it, it must be something pretty serious for them to send a police sergeant trailing around.
There you are, Mr. Ralston. Do you know the central heating in the library is practically stone cold?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Boyle. We're a bit short of coke and
I am paying 7 guineas a week here. 7 guineas, and I do not want to freeze.
I'll go and stoke it up.
Mrs. Ralston, if you don't mind my saying so, that is a very extraordinary young man you have staying here. His manners and his ties. And does he ever brush his hair?
He's an extremely brilliant young architect.
I beg your pardon?
Christopher Wren is an architect.
My dear young woman, I have naturally heard of Sir Christopher Wren. Of course he was an architect. He built St. Paul's. You young people seem to think that no one is educated but yourself.
Well, I meant this Christopher. His parents called him that because they hoped he'd be an architect. And he is, or nearly one. So it turned out to be all right.
Sounds a fishy story to me. I should make some inquiries about him if I were you. What do you know of him?
Just as much as I know about you, Mrs. Boyle. Which is that you are both paying us 7 guineas a week. That's all I really need to know, isn't it? And all that concerns me. It doesn't matter to me whether I like my guests or whether I don't.
You are young and inexperienced, and you should welcome advice from someone more knowledgeable than yourself. And what about this foreigner?
What about him?
You weren't expecting him, were you?
To turn away a bona fide traveler is against the law, Mrs. Boyle. You should know that.
Why do you say that?
Weren't you a magistrate sitting on the bench, Mrs. Boyle?
Well, all I say is this Paravicini, or whatever he called it.
Beware, dear lady. You talk of the devil, and here he is.
I didn't hear you come in.
I came in on tiptoe, like this. Nobody ever hears me if I do not want them to. I find that very amusing.
Indeed.
Well, now, there was a young lady.
Well, I must get on with my letters. I'll see if it's a little warmer in the drawing room.
charming hostess looks upset. What is it, dear lady?
Well, everything's rather difficult this morning because of the snow.
Yes, the snow does make things difficult, does it not? Or else it makes them easy. Yes, very easy.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, there is quite a lot you do not know. I think, for one thing, you do not know much about running a guest house.
Well, I dare say we don't, but we mean to make a go of it.
Bravo,
I'm
bravo.
not such a very bad cook.
You are without doubt an enchanting cook. May I offer you a little word of warning, Mrs. Ralston? You and your husband must not be too trusting, you know? Have you references from these guests of yours?
Well, is that usual? I always thought people just came.
It is advisable to know a little bit about the people who sleep under your roof. Take, for example, myself. I turn up saying my car is overturned in a snowdrift. What do you know of me? Nothing at all. I could be a thief, a robber, a fugitive from justice, a madman, even a murderer. So you see, perhaps you know as little of your other guests as well.
But as far as
The
Mrs.
drawing
Boyle
room is far too cold to sit in. I shall write my letters in here.
Allow me to poke the fire for you.
Mrs. Ralston? Mrs. Ralston?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Is your husband about?
No.
I'm afraid the pipes in the downstairs cloakroom are frozen.
Dear, what an awful day. First the police and then the
The
pipes.
police, you say?
Yes, they rang up just now to say that they're sending a sergeant out here. But I don't think he'll ever get here.
The ruddy coke is more than half stones, and the price... Hello. Is anything the matter?
Yes. I understand the police are on their way here. Why?
Oh, it's all right. They'll never get here. The drifts must be 5 feet deep. The roads are all banked up. Nothing will get through today. Excuse me, Mr. Paravicini, may I put these down?
Giles, there's a man at the window.
What?
Are you Mr. Ralston?
Yes.
Hello, sir. Detective Sergeant Trotter, Berkshire Police. Can we take these skis and stow them somewhere, sir?
Yes, go round that way to the front door and I'll meet you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, I suppose that's what we pay our police for nowadays, to go around enjoying themselves at winter sport.
Why did you send for the police, Mrs. Ralston?
But I didn't.
Who was that man? Where did he come from? He passed by the drawing room window on skis, all over snow, looking terribly hearty.
You may believe it or not, but that man is a policeman. A policeman skiing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ralston.
This is Detective Sergeant Trotter.
Well, good afternoon.
You can't be a sergeant, you're too young.
Well, I'm not quite as young as I look, madam.
But terribly hearty.
We'll stow away your skis over the stairs.
Mrs. Ralston, may I use your telephone?
Of course, Major.
Thank you.
He's very attractive, don't you think so? I always think the policemen are so terribly attractive.
No brains, you can see that at a glance.
Hello? Hello? Mrs. Ralston, I'm afraid your telephone is dead. Quite dead.
Well, he was all right about a half an hour ago.
Now, the lines are down with the weight of the snow, I'm afraid.
So we're cut off then, are we? Quite cut off? Well, that's funny, isn't it?
I don't see anything to laugh at.
No, indeed.
Oh, it's just a little private joke of my own.
Delightful, Mr. Ralston.
The salute is returning.
Now then, Mr. Ralston, we can get down to business.
My wife?
Oh, Mrs. Ralston. So very pleased.
Do you want to see us alone? If so, we can go into the
Oh,
library.
no, it's not necessary, sir. It'll save time if everyone's present. If I might sit here at this table.
Yes, of course.
Well, thank you, sir. Excuse me. Thank you.
I beg your pardon.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah, thank you.
Do hurry up and tell us, Sergeant, what have we done?
Done? Oh, no, it's nothing of that kind, Mrs. Ralston. Why, it's something quite different. It's more a matter of police protection, if you understand me.
Police protection?
It relates to the death of Mrs. Lyon. Mrs. Maureen Lyon of 24 Culver Street, London West 2, who was murdered yesterday. You may have heard or read about the case.
Yes, I heard it on the wires. The woman who was strangled.
Oh, that's right, madam. Now, the first thing I'd like to know is if you were acquainted with this Mrs. Lyon.
Oh, no. Never heard of her.
Oh, you may have known her under the name of Lyon. Lyon wasn't her real name. She had a police record, and her fingerprints were on file, so the London police were able to identify her without any difficulty whatsoever. Her real name was Maureen Stanning. Her husband was a farmer, John Stanning, who resided out at Longridge Farm, not very far from here.
Longridge Farm? Wasn't that where those
Yes,
children...
sir, the Longridge Farm case.
3 children.
Well, that's right, miss. Well, the name was Corrigan. 2 boys and a girl. They had been brought before the court as in need of care and protection. A home was found for them with Mr. and Mrs. Stanning out at Longridge Farm. One of the children subsequently died as a result of criminal neglect and persistent ill treatment. Oh, that case made a bit of a sensation at the time.
Yes, it was horrible.
The Stannings were sentenced to terms of imprisonment. Stanning died in prison. Mrs. Stanning served her sentence and was duly released. Yesterday, as I say, she was found strangled at 24 Culver Street.
Well, who did it?
I'm coming to that, madam. A notebook was picked up near the scene of the crime. In that notebook was written 2 addresses. One was 24 Culver Street. The other one was Monkswell Manor.
What?
Oh, yes, sir. That's why Superintendent Hoffman, upon receiving this information from Scotland Yard, thought it imperative for me to come out here and find out if you knew of any connection between this house, or any persons in this house, and the Longridge Farm case.
No, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. It must be a coincidence.
No, now, sir. Superintendent Hoffman does not think it is a coincidence. Oh, he'd have come himself if that had been in any way possible, but under these dreadful weather conditions, and, well, as I can ski, he sent me with instructions to take full particulars on everyone in the house, to report back to him by phone, and to take what measures I thought fit to ensure the safety of your household.
Safety? Well, what dangers does he think we're in? Good Lord, he's not suggesting somebody's going to be killed here.
Well, sir, I don't want to frighten any of the ladies, but frankly, yes, that is the idea.
But why?
That's what I'm here to find out, sir.
Oh, but the whole thing is crazy.
Oh, yes, sir. It's because it's crazy that it's dangerous.
Oh, nonsense.
I must say, it seems a bit far-fetched.
I think it's wonderful.
Is there something you're not telling us, Sergeant?
Yes, there is, Mrs. Ralston. Below the 2 addresses was written 3 blind mice. And on the dead woman's body was a paper with "This is the first" written on it. And below the writing, a drawing of 3 little mice and a bar of music. Now, the music was the tune of the nursery rhyme, 3 Blind Mice. Well, you all know how it goes. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice.
Now, there were 3 children, and 1 died.
Yes, sir. The youngest, a boy of 11.
What happened to the other 2?
Well, the girl was adopted by someone. We haven't been able to trace her present whereabouts. The elder boy would now be about 28, deserted from the army, and has not been heard of since. Now, according to the army psychologist, was definitely schizophrenic. A bit queer in the head, that's to say.
And they think it was he who killed Mrs. Lyon, Mrs. Stanning.
Yes.
And that he's a crazy killer, and that he'll show up here and try to kill someone.
Well,
But why?
well, that's what I've got to find out from you. Now, as the superintendent sees it, there must be some connection. Now, you state, sir, that you yourself have never had any connection with the Longridge Farm case?
Well, no, I have not.
Mm-hmm. And does the same go for you, madam?
No, no connection.
What about servants?
Well, we haven't got any servants. Oh, that reminds me, Sergeant. Would you mind if I went into the kitchen? I'll be in there if you need me.
No, that's quite all right, Mrs. Ralston. Thank you. Oh, and now then, may I please have all your names?
Oh, now this is quite ridiculous. We are merely staying in a kind of hotel. We only arrived yesterday. We've nothing to do with this place.
But, madam, you had planned to come here in advance, hadn't you? I should say your rooms were booked here ahead of time?
Well, yes. All except Mr.
Paravicini. My car overturned in a snowflake.
I see. Well, what I'm getting at is that anyone who's been following you about might know very well that you were coming here. Now, there's just one thing I'd like to know, and I'd like to know it quick. Which one of you is it that has some connection with that business at Longridge Farm? Oh, now, you're not being very sensible, you know. One of you here is in danger. I should say deadly danger, and I've got to know which one that is. All right, I'll ask you one by one. You first, sir, since you seem to have arrived here more or less by accident, Mr. Perry Vinci.
Para. Not a bit cheap. But, my dear Inspector, I know nothing but nothing of what you've been talking about. I'm a stranger in this country. I know nothing of these local affairs of yours of bygone years.
Yes, thank you, sir. And you are Mrs.?
Boyle,
Oh.
I don't see, really, I consider it an impertinence. Why on earth should I have anything to do with such a terrible business?
Yes, why indeed? You're Miss?
Casewell. Leslie Casewell. I never heard of Long Ridge Farm, and I know nothing about it.
You, sir?
Metcalf, Major. I remember reading about it in the papers at the time. I was stationed in Edinburgh then, but no personal knowledge, no.
Thank you, Major. And how about you, young man? Your name?
Christopher Wren. I was a mere child at the time. I don't even remember hearing about it.
I see. And that's all you have to say? Any of you? Well, if one of you gets murdered, you'll have yourselves to blame. Now then, Mr. Ralston, may I please have a look round the house?
Yes, of course.
What I'd like to do, sir, if I may, stop at the back of the house and come forward. I'd like to know...
My dears, how melodramatic! He's very handsome, don't you think so? I always think that policemen are so terribly attractive. They're so stern and hard-boiled. Quite a thrill, this whole business. 3 blind mice. How does that tune go?
Really, Mr. Wren.
Well, don't you like it? But it's a signature tune. The signature tune of a murderer. Oh, just fancy what a kick he must be getting out of it.
Oh, melodramatic rubbish. I don't believe a word of it.
Oh, but just wait, Mrs. Boyle, until I creep up behind you and you feel my hands around your throat.
Stop!
That will do, Christopher. It's a poor joke. In fact, it's not a joke at all.
Oh, but it is. That's just what it is. A madman's joke. That's what makes it all so deliciously macabre. If you could just see your faces.
A singularly ill-mannered and neurotic young man.
Where's Giles?
Taking our policeman on a conducted tour of the house.
Your friend the architect has been behaving in a most abnormal manner.
Well, Mrs. Boyle, most young fellows nowadays are a bit nervy, but I dare say he'll outgrow it.
Nerves? I've no patience with people who say they have nerves.
No.
I haven't any nerves.
Well, perhaps that's just as well for you, Mrs. Boyle.
What do you mean?
I think you were one of the magistrates on the bench at the time. I think you were responsible for sending those 3 children to Long Ridge Farm.
Really, Major Metcalf, I can hardly be held responsible. We had reports from welfare workers. The farm people seemed very nice and were most anxious to have the children. It seemed very satisfactory. Eggs and fresh milk and a healthy out-of-doors life.
Kicks, blows, starvation, and a thoroughly vicious couple.
But how was I to know? They were very civilly spoken.
No.
I was right. It was you.
One tries to do a public duty and all one gets is abuse.
Oh, you must forgive me, but I find all of this very amusing. I enjoy myself greatly.
I never did like that man.
Where did he come from last night?
I don't know.
Looks a bit of a spiv to me. Makes his face up, too. Rouge and powder. Disgusting. He must be quite old, too.
Yes, and he skips about as though he were quite young.
You'll be wanting more wood. Now, I'll get it.
It's only 4 in the afternoon and it's almost dark. I'll turn the lights on. There. That's...
Now, where did I leave my pen?
What a horrid little tune that is.
Don't you like it? Remind you of your childhood, perhaps. An unhappy childhood.
Well, I was very happy as a child.
You were lucky.
Weren't you happy?
No.
I'm sorry.
But all that's a long time ago. One gets over things.
I suppose so.
Or doesn't one? It's damn hard to say.
Well, they say that what happened to you when you were a child matters more than anything else.
They say. They say. Who
A
says?
psychologist.
All humbug. Just a damned lot of nonsense. I've no use for psychologists and psychiatrists.
Well, I've never really had a lot to do with them.
A good thing for you, you haven't. It's all about a hooey, the whole thing. Life is what you make of it. Go straight ahead and don't look back.
Well, one can't always help looking back.
Nonsense. It's a question of willpower.
Perhaps.
I know.
Well, I expect you're right, but sometimes things happen to you to make you remember.
Don't give in. Turn your back on them.
Is that really the right way? Perhaps that's all wrong. Perhaps one just ought to face them.
Depends what you're talking about.
Well, sometimes I hardly know what I am talking about.
Well, nothing from the past is going to affect me, except in the way I want it
Thank you
to.
very much, Mr. Ralston. Well, everything all right upstairs? Oh, now then, Mr. Ralston, may I please have a look through there?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, sir. I see. And now tell me, what's in there? Oh, is that drawing room?
Yes, through there.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, I see. Very nice indeed.
Mind shutting that door. This place is full of drawers.
Sorry, madam, but I've got to get the lay of the land. Oh, what's here?
Molly, what is all this?
Well, that completes the tour. No, I found nothing suspicious. I think I'll make my report now to Superintendent Hoffman.
But you can't telephone. The line's dead.
What? Well, since when?
Well, Major Metcalf tried him just after you arrived.
But it was all right earlier. Superintendent Hoffman got through all right.
Yes, but I suppose since then the line's down with the snow.
I wonder. It may have been cut.
Cut?
Now, just one moment, Mr. Ralston. Excuse me. How much do you know about these persons staying here in your guest house?
We don't really know anything about them.
Ah, I see.
Mrs. Boyle wrote from a Bournemouth hotel, and Major Metcalf from an address in, where was it?
Lymington.
Wren wrote from Hampstead, and the Casewell woman from a private hotel in Kensington. Paravicini, as we've told you, turned up out of the blue last night. Still, I suppose they've got ration books, that sort of thing.
Well, I shall go into all that, of course, but there's not much reliance to be placed on that sort of evidence.
But even if this crazy killer is trying to get here and kill us all, or one of us, we're quite safe now. Because of the snow. No one can get here until it melts.
Unless he's here already.
Here already?
Well, why not, Mr. Ralston? Now, all of these people arrived here yesterday evening, some hours after the murder of Mrs. Stanning. Plenty of time to get here.
Yes, but except for Mr. Paravicini, they'd all booked beforehand.
Yes, well, why not? These crimes were planned.
Crimes? But there's only been one crime, in Culver Street. Why are you sure there'll be another here?
No, that it will happen here, sir. I hope to prevent that. But that it will be attempted, yes.
I can't believe it. It's so fantastic.
No, it isn't fantastic. It's just facts.
Do you have a description of what this man looked like in London?
Indeed, we do. A medium height, indeterminate build, darkish overcoat, felt hat. Face was hidden by a muffler, and the killer spoke in a whisper. Oh, by the way, there are 3 darkish overcoats hanging up in your hallway now. One of them is yours, Mr. Ralston. There are 3 felt hats.
Well, I still can't believe it.
You see? Now, it's this telephone wire that worries me. Now, if this line's been cut,
I
there's
was
no doubt
go
there's
to
some
the
sort of
kitchen and get on with the vegetables.
Ah, I see. Very well. Is there an extension?
I beg your pardon. Did you say something?
Yes, I did, Mr. Ralston. I said, is there an extension?
Yes, there is, up in our bedroom.
Go try it up there for me, will you?
Yes, of course.
Who's left this window open?
You understand what I may term the mechanics of fear. You have to study the precise effect produced on the human mind. Imagine, for instance, that you are alone in a room. It is late in the afternoon. A door opens softly behind you.
Oh, it's you. I can't find any program worth listening to. What are you doing? Ah! 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 Ah!
What is it all shot? What is the noise?
Now, Mrs. Ralston, try and think. Think!
Well, I can't think. My head's...
Now, Mrs. Boyle had only just been killed when you got to her. You came from the kitchen. Now, are you sure you didn't see or hear anyone as you came along the hallway?
Well, I don't think so. Just the radio blaring out here. I couldn't think who turned it on so loud. How would I hear anything else with that?
But that was clearly the murderer's idea. Or murderess.
Well, how could I hear anything else?
Now, you might have done it. The killer had left the hole that way. He might have heard you coming from the kitchen. He might have slipped up the back stairs or into the dining room.
Well, I think, but I'm not sure that I heard a door creaking shut just as I came in from the kitchen.
Which door?
I don't know.
Oh, Mrs. Ralston, try and think! Was it upstairs or downstairs? Or was it close at hand? Well, right, left, where?
Well, I don't
Where
know. I
was
tell
it?
you, I'm not sure I heard anything.
Oh, Mrs. Ralston, now
Can't
try
you
and think!
stop bullying her? Can't you see she's all in?
Now we are investigating a murder, Mr. Ralston. Up to now, no one has taken this thing seriously. Mrs. Boyle didn't. She held out on me with information. You all held out on me. Well, Mrs. Boyle is dead. Now, unless we get to the bottom of this, and quickly, mind you, there may be another death.
Another? Nonsense. Why?
Because there were 3 little blind mice.
A death for each of them? But there would have to be some connection. I mean, another connection with the Long Ridge Farm
Yes, I
business.
can grant you. There would have to be that.
But why another death here?
Because there were only 2 addresses in that notebook we found. Now, at 24 Culver Street, there was only one possible victim. She's dead. But here at Monkswell Manor, sir, you'll see there is a wider field.
Nonsense. Surely it would be a most unlikely coincidence that there should be 2 people brought here by chance. Both of them would share the Long Ridge Farm.
Given certain circumstances, it wouldn't be so much of a coincidence. Well, please, think it out, Miss Casewell. Now then, I want to get down quite clearly where everyone was when Mrs. Boyle was killed. I've already got Mrs. Ralston's statement. You were in the kitchen preparing vegetables, correct? You came out of the kitchen along the passage, through the swing door into the hall, and in here. Now, you say the radio was blaring, but the light was switched off and the hall was dark. You switched the light on, you saw Mrs. Boyle, and you screamed.
Yes, I screamed and screamed, and at last people came.
Yes, as you say, people came. A lot of people from different directions, all arriving more or less at once. Now then, when I got out of that window to trace the telephone wire, you, Mr. Ralston, went upstairs to the bedroom you and Mrs. Ralston occupied to try the extension telephone. Now tell me, where were you when Mrs. Ralston screamed?
Well, I was still up in the bedroom. The extension telephone was dead, too. I looked out of the window to see if I could see any sign of the wires being cut there, but I couldn't. Just as I closed the window again, I heard Molly scream and I rushed down.
And those simple actions took you rather a long time, didn't they, Mr. Ralston?
Well, I don't think
no,
so.
I should say you definitely took your time over them.
I was thinking about something.
Ah, I see. Now then, Mr. Wren, I would like to have your account of where you were.
I'd been in the kitchen, seeing if there was anything I could do to help Mrs. Ralston. I adore cooking. Well, after that, I went up to my bedroom.
Why?
It's quite a natural thing to go to one's bedroom, don't you think? I mean, everyone has to be alone sometimes.
No, you're telling me you went upstairs to your bedroom because you wanted to be alone?
And I wanted to brush my hair and tidy up.
You wanted to brush your hair?
Anyway, that's where I was.
And you heard Mrs. Ralston scream?
Yes.
And you came down?
Yes.
Curious that you and Mr. Ralston didn't meet on the stairs.
I came down by the back stairs and nearer to my room.
Did you go to your room by the back stairs, or did you come through here?
I went up by the back stairs, too.
I see. Ah, Mr. Paradiccini.
I have told you. I was playing the piano in the drawing room. Through there, Inspector.
No, I'm not an inspector. Just a sergeant, Mr. Paradiccini. Now tell me something. Did anyone hear you playing the piano?
Oh, I do not expect so. I was playing very, very softly with one finger or so.
You were playing Three Blind Mice.
Is that so?
Yes, it is a very catchy little tune. It is, how shall I say, a haunting little tune. Don't you all agree?
Well, I think it's horrible.
Oh, yet it runs in people's head. Someone was whistling it, too.
Well, whistling it? Where?
I am not sure. Perhaps in the front hall. Perhaps on the stairs. Perhaps even upstairs in a bedroom.
Now, who was whistling Three Blind Mice? Are you making this up, Mr. Paradiccini?
No, Inspector.
No,
I beg your pardon, Sergeant. I would not do such a thing as that.
Well, go on. You were playing the piano.
With one finger, so. And then I hear the radio playing very loud. Someone is shouting on it. It offended my ears. And then suddenly, I hear Mrs. Ralston scream.
Mr. Ralston upstairs. Mr. Wren upstairs. Mr. Paradiccini in drawing room. Miss Casewell.
I was writing letters in the library.
I see. Could you hear what was going on in here?
No, I didn't hear anything until Mrs. Ralston screamed.
What did you do then?
I came in here.
At once?
I think so.
Now, you say you were writing letters when you heard Mrs. Ralston scream?
Yes.
And then you got up from the writing desk hurriedly and you came in here.
Yes.
And yet there doesn't seem to be any unfinished letter on the writing table in the library.
I brought it with me.
Yeah, I see it. Dearest Jessie? A friend of yours or a relation?
That's none of your damn business.
Perhaps not. But you know, if I were to hear someone screaming blue murder when I was writing a letter, I don't believe I'd take the time to pick up my unfinished letter and fold it and put it in my handbag before going to see what was the matter.
You wouldn't. How interesting.
Now then, Major Metcalf, what about you, sir? Now, you said you were in the cellar. Why?
Looking around. Oh, just looking around. I looked into that little cupboard place under the stairs near the kitchen. Lots of junk and sports tackle. And I noticed there was another door. Well, I opened it and saw another flight of steps, and I was curious, so I went down. Nice cellars you've got.
Glad you like it.
Oh, not at all. Crypt of an old monastery, I should say. Probably why this place is called Monks.
Now, we're not engaged in antiquarian research, Major Metcalf. We are investigating a murder. Now, Mrs. Ralston has told us she heard a door shut with a faint creak. Well, that particular door shuts with a creak. It could be, you know, that after killing Mrs. Boyle, the murderer heard Mrs. Ralston coming from the kitchen and slipped into the cupboard, pulling the door to after him.
A lot of things could be.
There would be fingerprints on the inside of the cupboard.
Well, yes, mine are there all right. But aren't most criminals careful enough to wear gloves, Sergeant?
Well, it is usual, Major, but all criminals do slip up sooner or later.
I wonder, Sergeant, if that is really true.
Hey, look here, aren't we wasting time? Now, there's
No,
just one...
please, Mr. Ralston. I am in charge of this investigation.
Oh, very well, but I'm afraid
Mr. Ralston, if you please. Now, we've got to establish opportunity, you know, as well as motive. And now, let me tell you this. You all had opportunity. Now, listen to me, you people. There are 2 staircases. Anyone could go up by one and come down by the other. Anyone could go down to the cellars by that door near the kitchen and come up by the flight of steps that leads up through a trapdoor to the foot of the stairs over there. Now, the one vital fact was that every one of you here was alone at the time the murder was committed.
But look here, Sergeant. You speak as though we're all under suspicion. That's absurd.
But in a murder case, everyone is under suspicion.
Yes, but you know pretty well who killed that woman in Culver Street. You think it was the eldest of those 3 children at the farm. A mentally abnormal young man who is now 28 years of age. Well, damn it all. There's only one person here who fits the bill.
It's not true. It's not true. You're all against me. Everyone's always been against me. You're going to frame me for murder.
Now, yeah.
Persecution, that's what it is. Persecution.
Steady, lads.
It's all right, Chris, it's all right. Sergeant Trotter, tell him it's all right.
But we don't frame people, young man.
And tell him you're not going to arrest him.
I'm not arresting anyone. Now, to do that, I've got to have evidence. Well, I haven't got any evidence. Yet.
I think you're crazy, Molly. And you, too.
What?
Now, there's just one person here who fits the bill. And if only as a safety measure, he should be put under arrest. It's only fair to the rest
Now,
of
wait,
us.
Giles, wait. Sergeant Trotter.
Yes, Mrs. Walton.
Can I speak to you a minute?
Oh, you certainly may. Will the rest of you go into the dining room, please?
I'm staying.
No, Giles, you too.
Molly, what's going on
Please,
here?
Giles.
Yes, Mrs. Ralston? What is it you want to say to me?
Sergeant Trotter, you think that this crazy killer must be the eldest of those 3 children at the farm. But you don't know that, do you?
Well, we actually don't know a thing. All we've got so far is that the woman who joined with her husband in ill-treating and starving those children has been killed, and that the woman magistrate responsible for placing them there has been killed. Now, the telephone wire that links me with police headquarters has been cut.
Yes,
and there's
but
no
you don't even know that. It may have just been...
No, Mrs. Ralston, the line was deliberately cut. It was cut just outside by the front door. I found the place.
I see.
Now sit down, Mrs. Ralston.
But oh,
Now, please, I'm going by probability here. It all points one way. Mental instability, childish mentality, desertion from the army, and now you must remember the psychiatrist's report.
I know, and therefore it all seems to point to Christopher. But I don't believe it is Christopher. There must be other possibilities.
Such as?
Well, had those children any relations at all?
Oh, no. The mother was a drunk. She died soon after the children were taken away from her.
Well, what about their father?
Well, he was an army sergeant, serving abroad. If he's alive, he's probably discharged from the army by now.
But you don't know where he is now.
No, we've no information. Oh, to trace him may take some time, but I can assure you, Mrs. Ralston, that the police take every eventuality into account.
Yes, but you don't know where he may be at this minute. And if the son had been mentally unstable, the father may have been unstable too.
Well, now, it's a possibility.
If he came home after being a prisoner with the Japanese, perhaps, and having suffered terribly, if he came home and found his wife dead and that his children had been through some terrible experience and one of them had died through it all, he might go off his head a bit and want revenge.
No, that's only surmise.
But it's possible.
Well, yes, I suppose it's quite possible, Mrs. Ralston.
So the murderer may be middle-aged or even old. When I said the police had rung up, Major Metcalf was frightfully upset. He really was. I saw his face.
Major Metcalf?
Well, he's middle-aged, a soldier. I know he seems quite nice and perfectly normal, but it mightn't show, might it?
Oh, no. Why, often it doesn't show at all, you know.
So it's not only Christopher who's a suspect. There's also Major Metcalf as well.
Any other suggestions?
Well, Mr. Peravicini did drop the poker when I said the police had rung up.
Mr. Peravicini, huh?
Well, I know he seems quite old and foreign and everything, but he moves like a much younger man. And he's definitely got makeup on his face. Miss Casewell noticed it too. He might be... Well, I know it sounds very melodramatic.
Oh, well, go on.
But it might be disguised.
You're very anxious, aren't you? That it shouldn't be young Mr. Wren.
Well, he seems so helpless somehow, and so unhappy.
Mrs. Ralston, let me tell you something. I have had all possibilities in mind ever since the beginning. The elder boy, Georgie, or the father, and someone else. Now, there was a sister, you remember?
Sister.
It might have been a woman who killed Maureen Lyon. A woman with a muffler pulled up and the man's felt hat pulled well down. And the killer whispered, no? No, it's the voice that gives the sex away. Yes. Yes, it could have been a woman.
Miss Casewell?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Well, she looks a bit old for the part. Oh, yes, Mrs. Ralston. There is a very wide field. There's yourself, for instance.
Me?
Well, you're about the right age.
Sergeant.
Now, whatever you tell me about yourself, I've got no means of checking it at this moment, remember. And then there's your husband.
Giles? How ridiculous.
Oh, ridiculous indeed. You know, he and Christopher Wren are much of an age. Supposing your husband looked younger than his years and Christopher Wren looked older. Actual age is very hard to tell. Just how much do you know about your husband, Mrs. Ralston?
How much do I know about Giles? Don't be silly.
You've been married how long?
Just a year.
And you met him where?
At a dance in London. We went to a party.
Very nice. Did you meet his people?
No, he hasn't any people. They're all dead.
They're all dead?
Well, yes, but you make it sound all wrong. His father was a barrister and his mother died when he was a baby.
Oh, please, you're only telling me what he told you.
Yes, but I...
Now you don't know it of your own knowledge.
Oh, Sergeant George, it's outrageous.
Now you'd be surprised, Mrs. Ralston, if you knew how many cases rather like yours we get. Well, especially since the war. Well, homes broken up, families dead. Fellow says he's been in the Air Force. Or just finished his army training, Well, the parents were killed. There's no relations. There aren't any backgrounds nowadays, and young people settle their own affairs. They meet and marry. It's parents and relatives who used to make the inquiries before they consented to an engagement. That's all done away with now. Girl just marries her man. Well, sometimes she doesn't find out for a year or two that he's an absconding bank clerk or an army deserter or something equally undesirable. Just how long did you know Giles Ralston when you married him?
3 weeks, but I...
And you don't know anything about him, do
It
you?
is not true. I know everything about him. I know exactly the sort of person that he is. He's Giles. It's absolutely absurd to suggest that he's some horrible, crazy, homicidal maniac. Well, Giles wasn't even in London yesterday when the murder took place.
Where was he? Here?
No, he went across country to get some wine netting for our chickens.
Bring it back with him, did he?
No, it turned out to be the wrong kind.
Only 30 miles from London, aren't you?
Yes.
You've got a Bradshaw. Only an hour by train. A little longer by car.
I tell you, Giles wasn't in London
Just a
yesterday.
minute, Mrs. Ralston. I would like to show you something, if you'll excuse me. This your husband's coat?
Yes.
The Daily Telegraph. Yesterday's. Please regard the date. That newspaper was sold on the streets of London about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
I don't believe it.
Don't you? Don't you?
Molly,
You startled me.
where is he? Where's he gone?
Oh,
The sergeant.
so he went that way.
If only I can get away somehow, some way. Is there anywhere I can hide in the house?
Hi?
Yes, from him.
But why?
Darling, they're all so frightfully against me. They're going to say I committed these murders, particularly your husband.
Oh, never mind him. Listen, Christopher, you can't go on running away from things all your life.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's true, isn't it?
Yes, it's quite true.
You've got to grow up sometime, Chris.
I wish I hadn't.
Your name's not really Christopher Wren, is it?
No.
And you're not training to be an architect.
No.
Well, why did you
Call myself Christopher Wren. It just amused me.
And then they used to laugh at me at school and call me Little Christopher Robin. Robin, Wren, association of ideas. It was hell being at school.
Well, what's your real name?
We needn't go into that. I ran away whilst I was doing my army service. It was all so beastly. I hated it. Yes, I'm just like the unknown murderer. I told you I was on the specification fitted. You see, my mother. My mother.
Yes, your mother.
Everything would have been all right if she hadn't died. She would have taken care of me, looked after me.
Well, you can't go on being looked after all your life. Things happen to you. You've got to bear up. You've got to go on just as usual.
I can't do that.
Yes, one can.
You mean you have?
Yes.
Well, was it something very bad?
It was something I've never forgotten.
Was it to do with Giles?
No, it was long before I knew Giles.
Oh, you must have been very young, almost a child.
Yes. Perhaps that's why it was so awful. It was horrible. Horrible. I tried never to think about it. I tried to put it out of my mind.
So you're running away too. Running away from things instead of facing them.
Well, yes, I suppose in a way I am. Considering that I never met you until yesterday. We seem to know each other rather well.
Yes, it's odd, isn't it?
No, I don't know. I suppose there's a sort of sympathy between us.
Well, anyway, you think I ought to stick it out?
Well, frankly, what else can you do?
I might pinch the sergeant's skis. I can ski quite well.
Oh, that would be frightfully stupid. That'd be like admitting that you're guilty.
Sergeant Trotter thinks I'm guilty.
No, he doesn't. At least I don't know what he thinks. I hate him. I hate him, I hate him.
Who?
Sergeant Trotter. He puts things into your head. Things that aren't true. Things that can't possibly be true.
What is all this?
Well, I don't believe it and I won't believe it.
What don't you believe? Come on, out with it.
Would you see this?
Yes.
What is it? Yesterday's evening paper, a London paper. And it was in Giles' overcoat pocket, but Giles wasn't in London yesterday.
But he was here all day.
But he wasn't. He went across country to get some wine in for our chickens. But he couldn't find any.
That's all right. He probably did go to London after all.
Well, then why shouldn't he tell me? Why pretend he was driving all over the countryside?
Perhaps with the news of this murder.
Well, he didn't know about the murder. Or did he? Did he?
Good Lord, Molly. Surely you don't think... Well, the sergeant doesn't think...
Well, I don't know what the sergeant thinks. And he can make you think things about people. You ask yourself questions and you begin to doubt. You think that somebody that you know and love well might just be a stranger. Well, that's what happens in a nightmare. You're somewhere in the middle of friends, and then you suddenly look at their faces. And they aren't your friends any longer. They're different people. Just pretending. Perhaps you can't trust anybody. Perhaps everybody's a stranger.
I seem to be interrupting something.
No, we were just talking. Let's go to the kitchen and get on with the pie and there's the spinach.
I'll come give you a hand. No, you won't.
Giles.
Tete-a-tetes aren't very healthy things at present. You keep out of the kitchen, and you keep away from my wife. But really, look here. You keep away from my wife, Wren. She's not going to be the next victim. So that's what you think about me. I've already said so, haven't I? There's a killer loose in this house, and it seems to me that you fit the bill. I'm not the only one to fit the bill. Well, I don't see who else does. How blind you are, or just pretend to be blind. I tell you, I'm worrying about my wife's safety. So am I. I'm not going to leave her here alone with you. What do you mean?
Oh, please go, Christopher, please.
I'm not going.
Please, I mean it.
I shan't be far away. What is all this? Molly, you must be crazy. Perfectly prepared to shut yourself up in the kitchen with a homicidal maniac.
No, he isn't.
Oh, you've only got to look at him to see he's balmy.
He isn't. He's just unhappy. I tell you, Giles, I'd know if he were dangerous, and anyway, I can look after myself.
Yes, that's what Mrs. Boyle said.
Giles, don't.
Look here, what is there between you and that wretched boy?
What do you mean by between us? I'm sorry for him, that's all.
Perhaps you'd met him before. Perhaps you suggested to him to come here, and that you both pretend to meet for the first time. All cooked up between you, was it?
Joseph, you've gone out of your mind. How dare you suggest these things?
It's rather odd, isn't it? That he should come and stay in an out-of-the-way place like this.
No odder than Miss Casewell and Major Metcalf and Mrs. Boyle should.
You know, I read once in a paper that these homicidal cases were able to attract women. Looks as though it were true. Where did you first know him? How long has this been going on?
Oh, you are being absolutely ridiculous. I never said I took Christopher in until he arrived here yesterday.
That's what you say. Perhaps you've been running up to London to meet him on the sly.
No, perfectly well. I haven't been to London for weeks.
Oh, you haven't been up to London for weeks. Is that so?
Yes.
Is it? Well, then what's this? Yes, that's one of the gloves you were wearing yesterday. You dropped it. I picked it up this afternoon when I was talking to Sergeant Trotter. You see what's inside it? A London bus ticket.
Oh, that.
So it seems that you not only went to the village yesterday, but you went to London as well.
All right. I went to London.
Whilst I was safely away racing around the countryside.
Oh, whilst you were racing around the countryside.
Come on now, admit it, you went to London.
All right, I went to London. So did you.
What?
So did you.
Where did you get hold of that?
Your own.
Well, anyone could have put it in
Oh,
there.
did they? No. You were in London yesterday.
All right, yes. I went to London. I didn't go to meet a woman there.